What is going on, everyone? It's your boy, the Revived King, and today we're going to be playing a new game. Not going to be continuing Godfall for the time being. I'll get back to it eventually, but for now, got this game, Inscription, which is a game that I've seen played before. It was originally a PC game, but they just released it for the PS4 and PS5, so I definitely had to get it, and I decided why not do a little playthrough. So, yeah, let's just get into it. So there is a new game, but we can't click it, so we're just gonna apparently continue. But yeah, it's a like card game, deck building, but I really love the visuals in this game and everything, so I really wanted to make a video about it and do my own playthrough. So yeah, let's get into it. Another challenger. It has been ages. Perhaps you have forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you. Play the squirrel card. Okay. Can I actually see if I can adjust the... Oh, I can't really even adjust the screen. Oh well, hopefully it looks good in the video. We'll find out after this. Alright, so squirrel. We are playing squirrel here. Now, play your stoat. Okay, so right stick takes me back, and then stoat right here. Stoat costs 1 blood. Sacrifices must be made. So we sacrifice the squirrel. An honorable death. Now play the stoat. So that's what the 1 red blood dot means on the stoat. It means he costs 1 blood. Wolves require 2 sacrifices. You don't have enough. You are lacking sacrifices. Ring the bell to end your turn and commence combat. Okay, so R2. Cool. Your stoat stands unopposed. The number at the bottom left is attack power, and the bottom right is health. Your stoat dealt 1 damage. I added it to the scale. You win if you tip to my side, or if you tip my side all the way down. Like so. My turn. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. Coyote deals 2 damage to your stoat. That means your stoat is 2 health less. If a creature's health reaches 0, it dies. Now it's your turn again. You may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. I think we need squirrels. I'm not going to play this. Because you're learning, I will pass. Now I'll take one of my cards. Okay, snapper. Okay, cool. I could look down. I thought maybe the screen does look right, and it's just supposed to be more interactive. So let's play a squirrel, and then back to my cards, and let's play a wolf. Wolf needs 2, so stoat and the squirrel. Oh, he said, huh? Wait, why? Stop. Fear not, the beast is sacrificed, but not removed from your deck. Its suffering was real, but you will see it again. Sorry, little stoat. Okay, so pass the turn. He attacks. 1, 2, 3. 3 damage dealt. 3 ways on the scale. Pass. So I just win here. And overkill with 2 teeth. You've won this match. They won't all be so easy. So it's cool when you do the overkill, you get those extra teeth in that little bowl. And yeah, it'll get to that later, but for now, I'll just keep going. Let me recall your story. Oh yes. See, I like this. The whole map is like a cool like D&D like tabletop type thing, which is like super cool. Anyways, you were lost deep in the forest. There's my little dude. A single path revealed itself. Okay, so later on, like how he says a single path, later on the paths will like change and you can go different ways, and all these little like icons that you're seeing, they're like events. So we'll go to the first event, which will be 2 denizens of the forest approached you tentatively. Okay, so this is just basically a free card. We'll take this one, I guess. The caustic adder. Damage from its poison bite is always lethal. The undying cat. Sacrificing the poor beast does not kill it. See, so only one may grace you. Your paltry deck. Okay, see, this is what's cool. Like, this is already like deck building stuff. So like, you know, we have the 1 cost cat, but when it's on the board, you can repeatedly use it as a single use sacrifice, but you can't like use it twice in one turn. But it can be really good. And then the adder, it only does 1 damage, but even if you're going against something big, it's got the little skull and crossbones, so it like automatically kills anything. I think adder's good. Another creature joins your caravan. The whole like death touch or whatever you would call it reminds me of in another card game, Plants vs Zombies Heroes. Just I forget what it's called. The deadly thing, so it kills anything. Anyways, some of the creatures of the forest seemed willing to follow you. Okay, now we go to the backpack. You came across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in a bottle, break in case of emergency. Have a second. Another useful implement. I'll allow you to tip the scales with it. See, that's something that's really cool. We'll see. 3 is as much as you can carry. So those are consumables we get, and if we find more packs, then we can get more consumables. So rather than using my turn to, like, I can draw from my deck, but then I can break those squirrels if I need them in emergency. Okay, anyways, Skull is a fight. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. So he's got 2 stumps, which don't do damage, but they have health, and I have a boulder, which is just a wall, basically. You sacrificed me while I was sleeping. It was the right play. I get it. Maybe you'll help me? Question mark. Take your turn. Play along for now. You got it, little stoat buddy. You may now see my moves ahead of time. So what he means by that is you can see his back row. So this is what he has currently, and then next turn we know a wolf cub's coming. Unfortunately, I can't play anything to block it because I have a boulder in my way. I could use the adder to get rid of the stumps, but I don't think they're an issue yet. So I think I'm just gonna go squirrel and stoat. So we'll get the stoat back on. Here we go. Do I need to remind you? Your items may help. No, I'm good. Okay, so he does that. Mind your ambitions, wolf cub. Mind the ambitious wolf cub. It ages swiftly. So his little icon in the middle there means in 1 turn he will evolve. So he's a wolf cub, but in 1 turn he becomes a full-blown wolf. So for now, I think we go squirrel. He has a bat, which has flying. Oh, I could do this to show you guys. Airborne means that it doesn't attack directly, it attacks over. Behold the rulebook. I forgot. I guess we just get a squirrel down for now. I think that's all I want to do. I'm not worried about using my items. You know you can play more than 1 card per turn, right? I do. The airborne bat flies over creatures to attack directly. Yes, we know. Ha! My bat flew right over your squirrel. Yes, you are correct there. So I do kind of need to kill that. So we get a wolf. I don't really want... You know what? Like, why not? Let's just pass this turn so I can get another squirrel going. I know I'm getting low, but now we will. So using right stick I can get over here. Okay, let's take a squirrel. Let's leave that one for now. Okay, so right stick can get me over there. Okay, alright, cool. I just got to figure out the whole camera movement. So let's go. So I have to put this here, and then I have to put this here. Now I want to get my red snapper. The river snapper demands 2 sacrifices. Get rid of those 2, put that here, and I think we're good. So we get 1 damage, get rid of the bat. That tanks a hit for me. Now we take a squirrel. He doesn't have anything coming next turn, so let's go squirrel. I don't really want to get rid of... Okay, so I need the adder. The river snapper like really doesn't do much. It's only doing 1, which is the same as the stoat. But I want to keep the stoat alive in case he does any more quotes. A serpent perhaps more deadly than man. I think he's kind of just out of steam and he's not going to do anything. So I think I can just pass until this is over. In like later fights, he'll have more to do, but for now he doesn't because this is still early. So we're gonna get to do what we want. Let's get rid of these two, play my wolf, and let that ride. That was exactly enough. I wanted to get more because I want more of those to get more teeth in the cup. It'll show why. You prevailed and trekked onwards past the now bloodied terrain. So what do we want to do now? We want to go forward because that's all we can do. All right. The young wolf cub, it grows into a wolf after a single turn. And the meek sparrow, an inexpensive, if feeble, flying creature. So we just discovered what flying does. I think a wolf cub's way better. The 3 damage is good. Only has 2 health, but I don't really want to just go for like flying and all that kind of stuff. You stumbled into some strange stones in the mist. So this is a sacrifice. You were compelled to choose a sacrifice, one that will last forever. So I can take the skull, the deadly, basically. I'm just going to call it deadly because that's what I know it from PvZ Heroes. I can take deadly from the adder and I can put it on something else that doesn't have a sigil. I could put it on a wolf cub, or I could take the evolution off of the wolf cub and put it on something else. But the wolf cub is really strong because the wolf turns into a 3/2. And if you use it on something that doesn't naturally evolve, like I don't know, for the put it on like the red snapper, it becomes an elder red snapper, but it only gets like +1 in bolts. So I think the adder is what we want to sacrifice. It does die, but a 1/1 with deadly is not as good as putting it on exactly like how the stoat wants me to pick him. A 1/3 with deadly is a little bit better, so let's do that. What an honor. So now they have that blue thing, which means they have a ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the adder now lives in the stoat. It means the soul of the other card, but in this one, I believe, if I remember correctly, no card can have 2 souls, so it's kind of like a one-time deal. Okay, so this is our first totem. Behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. So now, wolf cubs, he's completely insane. You see that, right? Cares for no one. Pathetic, really. Enough. Only keeps me around to watch me suffer. So now, like, if he plays a wolf, my wolves have nothing. His are gonna be airborne, which is a problem because that means he can attack me directly. So I think I'm gonna take my squirrel. Play my squirrel here. What's he doing? Okay, so he's got a bat and a coyote coming. Okay, so put that there. They both basically do too, so I think wolf is just really strong here, so let's kill those off, and I suppose this is fine. I feel like I should just race him to win, but yeah, my totem has changed the power of my card, so now his stuff is airborne. But I want to get rid of that coyote as soon as I can, so we'll just get more squirrels going. Actually, see, the good part about the stoat is he only costs 1, and now he's back on the board. Yeah, now he's back on the board. Now he has deadly, so I can basically place him whenever I need him. Okay, squirrel's probably good here. I could win this turn, but I want to go for overkill, so I'm just going to pass. You're 2 damage away from winning. He does 1, so I'm 3 damage away. Okay, now I think I have overkill. So we go squirrel. And we want to play the wolf, so we're going to get rid of him. See if he complains. Wow, already? I think he said already. I couldn't read it fast enough. Okay, so that's 6 damage. Oh, I don't know if it showed the extra. Impressive. You may yet survive this ordeal. Knock on wood. Okay, so we're on, I think I'll get to this next fight, and then we'll call it there. I just wanted to make this, like, real quick, like, first episode to get you guys to kind of see the game and explain what I know. The Reveled Skunk, it stenches, reduces the strength of an enemy. So he's got the stench sigil, so anything in front of him, I believe, has reduced 1. Yeah, loses 1 power. The Conniving Raven, a blight upon the skies. So he's kind of good, because that's 2 flight. Do I want 2 flight? I don't think the skunk is very good here. I think I have a lot of wolves and they need 2 blood, so I think the cat's good here. Being able to sacrifice it constantly. How do I look at my deck? There's a way to look at your deck. No, how do you look at your deck? I don't think it showed me how to do that yet. I know there's a way to. Can look to the side there. Well, yeah, I wanted to see if there's anything I wanted to sacrifice, but I don't think there is, so I'm gonna go for the campfire. You came across a small group of survivors. Faces shrunken from starvation, they huddled around a campfire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Come, warm one of your creatures by the fire, one said. Warm it by the fire. That will enhance its power, said another. You noticed one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. Says the stoat. So what this is like they said, you can see it's got +1 attack, so anything I put here gets +1 attack. And I think I want River Snapper since it's a 1/6, that's good stats. A lot of health, making it a 2/6 is good. So the special thing you can do here is when I do it, it'll go up to a 2/6. The fire warmed the poor River Snapper, enhancing its power. But now, one of the survivors reached towards it. Another gnashed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the River Snapper away from the fire and left. In later versions, because this is still the tutorial, in later versions you can choose if you want to keep it there, and you can get +1 of health or +1 damage, or you can take it away like we just did to play it safe. But I think since this is still the tutorial kind of deal, it's not going to really give us that option to go for it. He said there's something, an escape or something for both of us, somewhere in this file cabin. I didn't quite catch it because I was not paying attention, but that's fine. Okay, so what do we have? 2 Grand Furs. He's got a Grizzly coming, so we're going to definitely... Okay, we have the Stoat in hand. That's how we're going to deal with that. I think I don't want to put the Stoat down. I think I just... if I pass, I just die. Oh, this isn't good. So I have to use this. So I'm going to pull a tooth out. Yes, it's as gruesome as it looks. A well-earned point of damage. I didn't think you would really do it. But I know what that did, and I needed that because he's gonna do 5. So that would have killed me. Is there a way I get out of this? I think I might just die here. Oh, okay, I think I get it. I'm gonna have to go squirrel. Oh no, that'll kill me. I think I just die here. Oh, actually, I'm stupid. I have the Grand Fur. It's got the sigil where it protects against flying. Okay, so I'm playing this correctly. So I can do that. Actually, I don't know if it protects from flying because it's not in the right spot, but I'm kind of hoping it is. Alright, well, let's find out. So I attack him, deadly, kills that. Oh, that does kill me. You've lost. Using this as a learning opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up. Get up from the table. Fetch me the candlestick atop the barrel aside the door. So this is the first time we get a move, and we can see the man himself. Can I get any closer to him? That's really creepy. All the movements are so sudden. What the fuck? Oops, not family friendly anymore. So yeah, there's a bunch of little stuff we can do around here that we don't really know what we need to do yet. So for now, I'm just gonna grab the candlestick like he said, bring it here. Okay, we'll place it where he wants it. Now, sit back down. The movements in this are so fast. Okay, I think I'm sitting right. Let me explain something to you. That was one of 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? So go right back to it. So, I think that's where I'm going to leave it for now. I just wanted to kind of like do a little intro episode, and I know like a lot of the stuff I was explaining was kind of fast, and I don't know if everyone understood how I was explaining things, but I plan on playing this game like a lot more. And because it's like just a single player game, and I really enjoy like the visuals and everything about it, like the card aspects and the deck building and everything, I really do want to play this game a lot. And since it's single player, I figure why not record it for YouTube. So I think that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be playing this game a lot, hopefully in the next few days, and we can, you know, get a nice little series going that I can actually play beginning to end on my Godfall, because there was so much shit going on in there that I didn't really think I was going to be able to keep up with everything. But you know, this one will be you know, a nice slower game that I can kind of record at my own pace, but want to try and be more consistent with. And yeah, hopefully that all sounds good. And if anyone's new here, then welcome, and hope you're enjoying. And we'll try and have videos out daily or somewhat daily, maybe every other day. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's all I have for now. So, yeah, I've been the Revive King, and if you guys want, go ahead and subscribe, and hopefully you'll see an upload pretty soon. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.